For the week of April 25th, 2021, hello and welcome to Patch Notes, your weekly show for the video game news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres, and let's jump into your weekly Patch Notes. Hey McKenna.
What's up?
So today's April 25th, it's a Sunday. Do you know what that means?
That means it is 8 more months until Christmas.
Well, today is National DNA Day.
That's exciting.
I forget what it stands for, DNA.
Dinucleic acid, no.
Nucleic acid.
Deoxyribonucleic acid, yep, yeah.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. You know, that I knew that. It was on the
Yeah.
tip of my tongue. It's also, we still live in a COVID world, but it's National Hug a Plumber Day.
Go hug your plumbers.
6 feet apart.
Go air hug your plumbers.
Go air hug your plumbers. And it's also National Telephone Day.
I'm gonna call you on my telephone. Bring, bling, bling.
Hello?
Hey, Caesar. Doing a great job, bud.
McKenna?
You're doing a great job.
You're doing an amazing job. Hold up, I need to take this. You're doing an amazing job. Don't ever stop.
No, you don't either. As the kids say, can't stop, won't stop.
Okay, I need to go. I'm recording something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I need to get back to my recording too. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, McKenna.
Hey, how's it going? Had a good phone chat on this National Telephone Day.
Yeah, it was a very, very lovely chat with a friend that I miss dearly. I haven't talked to her in a long time. 3 weeks ago, Sony announced plans to shut down the PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation Portable's digital storefronts. After weeks of backlash, earlier this week, Jim Ryan made an announcement saying that they are no longer closing these storefronts in a post on the PlayStation blog. Ryan says, quote, "Upon further reflection, however, it's clear that we made the wrong decision here. When we initially came to the decision to end purchasing support for PS3 and PS Vita, it was born out of a number of factors, including commerce support challenges for older devices and the ability for us to focus more of our resources on newer devices, where a majority of our gamers are playing on. We see now that many of you are incredibly passionate about being able to continue purchasing classic games on PS3 and PS Vita for the foreseeable future. So now the PSP storefront is still expected to close on July 2nd, but at least the PS3 and PS Vita storefronts are not closing anytime soon. Hashtag the Vita lives." In a recent interview, Jim Ryan, CEO of PlayStation, said that PlayStation has been investing in PS5 games and has a cloud gaming strategy that is uniquely PlayStation. When speaking on exclusive games, Ryan said, "We have been quietly but steadily investigating in high duality games for PlayStation, and we will make sure that the PS5 generation will have more dedicated software than before." Ryan also said that even though PlayStation closed Japan studios, that they are still dedicated to the Japanese market and strengthening their ties with Japanese developers. When acquisitions came up, Ryan said, quote, "We will not rule out that option in the future." Moving on to cloud gaming, there isn't really much to add other than back in 2019, Sony and Microsoft started a strategic partnership, and according to Ryan, that partnership is still going strong, saying, "We're still talking to Microsoft about exchanging ideas, and there's some very interesting stuff. When the time is right, we will announce our cloud strategy. The cloud gaming experience we're offering will be unique and only PlayStation." Because of the closure of Japan studios and PlayStation games moving to PC and other issues, Jim Ryan recently has been receiving backlash from fans of PlayStation since he was appointed CEO, even prompting some fans to start a petition asking for Ryan to be fired. Now, with these moves of investing in exclusives and keeping the stores open, it could lead to some good faith and hope, but then again, it is the internet. Earlier this week, Xbox sent out invitations to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members to try out the iOS and browser versions of xCloud, Xbox's cloud gaming service. The way this beta works is it only works through browsers, so you don't really need to install anything. Just go to xbox.com/play, plug in your controller or use a touchscreen, and you're good to go. As time goes on, they're going to be inviting more and more users to try out the beta. Right now, they're still testing things and they're running into issues. For example, they are currently experiencing some latency issues, but it's alright because it's a beta and these things are expected. Head of xCloud, Catherine Gluckstein, says, "The limited beta is our time to test and learn. We'll send out more invites on a continuous basis to players in all 22 supported countries, evaluate feedback, continue to improve the experience, and add support for more devices." Earlier this week, Jeff Kaplan, the director of Overwatch, has left Blizzard and is being replaced by Aaron Kettler. In a short letter published by Blizzard's news site, Kaplan wrote, "It was truly the honor of a lifetime. I want to express my deep appreciation to everyone at Blizzard who supported our games, our game teams, and our players." The new director of Overwatch has been with Blizzard for 18 years now and is one of the original team members that worked on Overwatch, and it is reported that the development of the sequel Overwatch 2 is continuing at a good pace. As for why Jeff Kaplan left, as of right now we don't know, but his closing thoughts were, "Never accept the world as it appears to be. Always dare to see it for what it could be. I hope you do the same." Recently in the Texas House of Representatives, a bill was introduced that states public school students would only be allowed to participate in activities according to the gender they were assigned at birth. Many have opposed this bill, including developer of the Borderlands games, Gearbox. David Najab, an exec over at Gearbox, testified against Texas House Bill 4042, saying, "I'm a Texan. I was born here. I know it's a welcoming, friendly place. I want us to push that, not by making laws that we don't need. It's harder to recruit new people because they don't want to live in a place that is seen as discriminatory. Also adding that Gearbox is very competitive internationally and brings in a lot of money, and even threatened to leave Texas, saying don't drive us to where we have to start expanding outside of Texas and outside of the country. This isn't the first time Gearbox has spoken up against anti-trans bills either. Back in 2017, Randy Pitchford, CEO of Gearbox Games, testified against a failed bill that proposed that in government buildings and public schools, people had to go to restrooms according to the gender on their birth certificate. I'm gonna add on to that for myself. I am a Texas resident, and this bill is stupid. We have other things to worry about. For example, we are still in the middle of a pandemic, and the Texas government doesn't care, and they encourage people to take off their masks, and they don't care about our public health and safety. There are still so many people without jobs, without a secure income, that don't know where their next meal is coming from. And these lawmakers are worried about kids playing sports. It's frustrating. It's annoying. I'm frankly embarrassed that this is still something that happens. If there's any politician in Texas or anywhere, anybody listening, please, these kids just want to play sports. They just want to live their life. They just want to be comfortable in their skin. They're not hurting anybody. They're just trying to live their life. Please shut down this bill. Shut down any anti-trans bill. Just let these kids live their lives, okay? Trans lives matter. It just hurts to see these kids go through this. See any individual face such discriminatory acts. Shut down Bill 4042 in the Texas House of Representatives. We don't need it. It hurts more than it helps. If whatever I just said wasn't clear, I'll say this again. Trans lives matter. And as a citizen of Texas, I stand in opposition of Texas House Bill 4042. Back in March, it was reported that Microsoft started conversations with Discord in hopes of purchasing the chat client for upwards of $10 billion. And then earlier this week, it came out that Discord has basically ended those conversations and will continue to remain independent and plans to grow the company, and is also looking at possibly taking the company public. Right now, the way Discord makes money is through subscriptions such as Discord Nitro, and they plan to expand on these platforms in the future. McKenna, you know about the Mario Lego set, right?
Of course, yeah.
So basically what it does, it's kind of like an amiibo. So inside of the Lego set is like a little computer thing that has like a little chip reader in it. So basically in Mario and in these Lego pieces, there are like little chips in there, and they read each other, and it'll be like, oh, you stepped on a Goomba. Oh, you earned a coin. Oh, you're going through a pipe, and it makes like the pipe warp sound. Earlier this week, Lego had a software update, which is a really weird world we live in. And during this update, Mario was asking, where's Luigi? And so now they announced that there's a Luigi Lego set.
Oh my gosh, this is fun.
There's Boom Boom there, and there's a Pink Yoshi. Look at Pink Yoshi. So according to the Lego website, it is available for pre-order now and will be available to ship starting August 1st. Look out for Luigi Lego set coming soon. Wahoo. Staying on the Nintendo train, there is a Nintendo game a lot of people are looking forward to, you as well. Me too. A game by the name of Pokemon Snap. When it was on the Nintendo 64, you have this thing where you could connect it to your N64, and then you take this and you take it to a Blockbuster, and you would print pictures from Pokemon Snap. Well, now it's 2021, so there are no Blockbusters, but people have phones. So what Nintendo is doing is they're teaming up with Fujifilm to make Nintendo themed printers. Basically, what you can do is you can take a screenshot from your Nintendo Switch, send it to your phone, and from your phone, you send it to the printer. It's like a little Polaroid. Technology is amazing, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yeah, really?
I love the little like Pikachu design on it. I think it's really cute.
It's so cute.
The new Instamax Mini Link app for Nintendo Switch will be available to download for iOS and Android users on April 30th, which is the day Pokemon Snap comes out. The company has yet to reveal its pricing, but I can imagine it's going to go for a pretty penny, like maybe at least 100 something. It's going to be pricey for sure. But I'll totally get this. Thank you for checking out this week's episode of Patch Notes. Be sure to follow us on podcast services, subscribe on YouTube, give us a like, give us a follow, give us all the things, social media. Follow me at Caesar Towers on Twitter and everywhere else. You can follow McKenna at PotterPants212. Be sure to check in next time when we give you your weekly Patch Notes.